Hey, what's up, guys? It's Retro Replay here from Retro Supremacy, and I'm gonna show you guys how to use Gimp today. A lot of my friends have been asking me how I make my my emblems, such as like my RS flare one, which I made. This is what I call it. It looks like a flare. I don't know, but you can make them kind of like metallic looking, but it's pretty cool. How you download Gimp Shop is you just go to gimp.org. Don't go to gimpshop.com. It doesn't really work as well. Just go to gimp.org and just download. And then I already downloaded it, so yeah. And then download Gimp 2.8. So you just download it like that. And then you go to Gimp. When you open it, it should look like this. Just file, new. And I'm gonna make a full like logo, not a banner. If you do, just look up the size and then just put it in there when you click new. I'm gonna make it black, the background. And what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna add a background, but if you do want to add a background, I'll show you. You go to render, Fractal Explorer, and I already have it set, so I'm gonna reset it. You can add whatever color you want. You can make it green, yellow, green, red, or even blue, but blue doesn't look good. So yeah, that's blue. So I'm gonna make it yellow. So yeah, and then you can just position it right. And it should pop up like that. So I'm not gonna use that right now. I'm actually just gonna put letters. So I'm just gonna put one letter. So I'll just put R. I'm gonna make it white. And this font right here, I downloaded it. So if you want to know how to download it, just look it up on YouTube, because I really forgot how. I would do a tutorial, but I really forgot how to download it. So yeah, just look it up on YouTube. That's what I did, and it worked well. So I'm just gonna use that font. It's called SL Panzer. Alright, just make the letter big. Just like that. A little bit bigger just so you can see the effects of it. And if it doesn't fit in here, just make these bigger. You can even make it the whole size of the picture. Just make it as big as you want. Just gonna make it like that big. It's a little too big. There you go. Just like that. So to do that, you make a new layer. Just click OK. Don't change anything. You alpha to select this, right click, and then alpha to select, and then you right click on there. Okay, so you right click on here, right? You right click, alpha to select, and then right click on layer. Just click on layer. Go to paint, just this little paintbrush right here. Make it whatever color you want or you have it as. So I'm gonna make it white. Just color over it. It should pop up right here. And now what you want to do is go select, shrink, and I'm going to shrink it by about 3. No, just make that 6. That's about fine. So make it 6, and then you pick a color you want to be in the middle between. So white is going to be my back color of the letter, and then I'm going to make black the front color, and then there's going to be a color in the middle. So you pick those 3 colors. So I'm going to add this kind of like a maroonish color. Not really, but yeah, looks pretty cool. So yeah, just color it in like that, and then you add another new layer. You don't have to do these layers. You can actually do it by themselves, which I'm going to do right now just to show you guys. But it takes a little longer to actually do the layers separately, but it's a lot safer because, you know, sometimes you mess up, you can just redo it. So yeah, I'm just going to do it by itself. So just select, and then you shrink it again, but this time you're going to shrink it by 12. Or actually by 6, because I already did 6. So actually, just do it a little bit 3. So shrink it by 9. There. And then make it black. There you go. Okay, so now I'm gonna add kind of like the so we already did this back part, and mine's white. Alright? And actually, if you want to make it how mine is right now, you don't add a second color. You just make it white and then black. So actually, I'm going to redo that. Sorry, guys. I'm going to redo that. So you just pick a background color, which mine is going to be white, and you just add black to it, just like that. So now what you want to do is get, actually, I forgot to tell you guys, go to Windows, Dockable Dialogues, and then here. So let me just take this, add it right here. And what you want to do is with your brush, you make it big enough so it fits the whole letter in it. So yeah, you'll need that for later on. So once you're done with this, you pick a color. So I'm gonna get kind of I'm gonna use this one, the maroon color I said. So what you want to do is, I'll show you. You see how this is like kind of like fadey, and it like fades away, like that, and it kind of fills it up a little bit. So what you want to do is when it's like this, you select it and then grow it by 3. So grow it by 3, and then you get your color, but make sure the edge, like this edge right here, see like that right there, it fades away kind of, and it also fills it up. So just click right there, and it does it again. So it's kind of like fadey, the edges, and yeah. So I'm gonna, yeah. So it kind of looks a little bit fadey. And if you want to add the, actually here I'm gonna make it a little bit better. Alright, so you get the edge, you put the front, this is the front basically, so if I click right here, it's going to fill the middle in, so it kind of fades away to the outside. So if you want to make it fade from the sides, like I have in mine, you just click up here, like this, and make sure the edge is like barely touching it, just like that. And just keep coming down until you have the right color, just like right there. And do the same for this side, you just stay away, and you just keep getting closer and keep clicking until you get the perfect color, just like that. And now, if you want to add the kind of a flare effect, you go to Light and Shadow, Gradient Flare, and you just put it wherever you want. I'm going to add it right here. There. You can change where it is in the radius. I'm going to make it pretty small. Select. You can change the color of it. I'm gonna do this one. Looks pretty cool. I made the radius pretty small. This one right there, and see, it kind of adds like a kind of a flare effect right there, which is pretty cool. But if you want to have it on top of everything, I'm gonna undo that. You click on your whole letter and then alpha to select the whole letter, and then you reshow gradient flare, put this right here. Okay, and it should make it on top of everything, and it didn't. I don't know why. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you alpha to select this layer, the top layer above your letter, and then you do the same thing. Reshow. Just put it wherever you want. Boom. It's pretty cool. So in mine I did 2 letters, which I don't know why, but it messed up right here. It looks kind of weird. But yeah, and you can make it a little bit closer, as you can see, like right here. Kind of got closer, like all the way around, and it fades away. And yeah, it's pretty much it. I mean, this one is a different one. It shines more, but it's yellow. That's why I didn't use it in this one, because it's red. I'll show you what it looks like. So light, shadow, gradient flare. This one, where is it? This one, distant sun. It's kind of what it looks like. So yeah, it's pretty much it, guys. If you want to add a background to it, you can. So just alpha to select your background, filter, render, and you can add like a plasma effect, like this, which is pretty cool. But you can add a lot of other stuff. You can just fool around with this stuff here. You can add spheres, line nova. This is pretty cool. I'm gonna make it in the background. So foreground. I'm gonna make it maybe a little, really light. red, bright red. So number of lines 100. It should create in the background. It's not gonna affect your letter. That's kind of weird. Yeah, and you can add it inside of your letter too. So just alpha to select your letter. But it doesn't look that good, so just keep that in mind. I don't know why it's not been working. There we go, see? It's black, because this background is black. It takes this color and it puts it inside. So actually, I just realized this is a pretty cool idea if you want to do it. You can add kind of like a tiger effect to it. So I'm gonna make this black. Whoops. Make this black. You can add a letter. I'm just gonna add T. And to make it, where is it? Kind of an orange color. Like that. Just make it bigger. And you can just experiment with the stuff up here. Yeah, so just click on there, filters. Make sure you have this alpha to selected. Whatever you're gonna add an effect to, alpha to selected always. So render, line over, left. Yeah, see, it's kind of a tiger effect. Even though in the middle didn't do it because that's where it started from. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You can add a lot of stuff to it. So it's pretty much it. And make sure when you save it, don't save as. Right here, don't do that. You gotta always export it. Click export, and then name it whatever you want. So I'm just gonna name it like S. I don't know. And then save it to desktop or whatever you want, and then export. And export. Just click export. Make sure it's a PNG, by the way, when you export it, and it should just pop up here. Mine did right here. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you want to know how to make banners, well, it's pretty much the same thing. Like this one's a banner. It's kind of more wide. It's just look up the size of it, and yeah, it should be set. Yeah. So if you guys want to know how to use Rexio game capture software, just go on my just look at my videos. I have one in there. It's pretty cool. But this is another one I made because I'm a Kid Cudi fan. But yeah, see, as you can see, it has plasma, and then it has a drop shadow in the back. And I'll show you how to add a drop shadow really quick. Just go to filters, light and shadow, drop shadow, and just change the radius that you want, and it makes one. You can't see it on here because it's kind of like layers on top of layers, so you can't really see that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and
the end.